Welcome back to another super popular workout explanation. This one is low impact chest, back, and leg abductors. 8 moves with form cues. I'm Shauna, a body neutral hypermobile certified coach and trainer. Let's shake this up a bit, shall we? For this workout, I'm going to strictly focus on form for each move as opposed to giving you the why. You can find additional form cues in my somatic/movement playlist on TikTok. Downward facing dog knee tucks. These are a combination of downward facing dog and plank. In downward facing dog, push away from the floor, keeping space between the shoulder blades and ears while tilting the tailbone up toward the ceiling. As you come down into plank, tuck the pelvis back into neutral, keeping it there as you tuck one knee toward the inside of your elbow. Push away from the floor while in plank position to keep the mid-back and low back from caving. Inhale back into downward facing dog, exhale forward into plank and tuck, repeat, moving with your breath. Cobbler Rows, sit with your tailbone flat on the floor, tuck a blanket or towel under your butt if need be. Open the knees and position the legs in a bound angle pose with the bottoms of the feet toward one another. Position feet as close or far from the body as comfortable. There's no right or wrong here. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and keep them engaged there. Active exhale, pulling the band into a row. Inhale, using the resistance to pull the front of the body forward, getting a stretch into the hips. Only go as far as the hips can maintain contact with the surface below. Exhale back up to seated, inhaling the arms back out in front. Repeat, moving with breath. Latissimus pull-down hero raise. Start in hero pose seated on the back of feet with legs together and pelvis in neutral. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and keep them locked there with arms overhead in a Y shape. Exhale and pull the elbows toward the rib cage, keeping the core and shoulders engaged. Inhale, release the arms back up. Exhale, lifting the butt off the feet by squeezing the quads and glutes and tucking the tailbone forward. Inhale back to reset and repeat, moving with breath. Barbell good morning. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and keep them engaged with the bar balanced horizontally across the shoulders. Hinge at the hips, sending the tailbone up toward the ceiling as you inhale, tilting the butt back like you're trying to close a cupboard door behind you. Keep a slight bend in the knees and imagine lightly pulling down on the bar as you hinge forward to help keep the shoulder blades engaged and protect the neck. Exhale as you come back up, tucking the pelvis to neutral with a glute squeeze for good measure at standing. Repeat, moving with your breath. Elevated supine chest fly. Lie on a bench with low back and neck supported, keeping the low back in neutral by maintaining contact with the surface below. Position arms at 90 degrees like goalposts. Keep the wrists straight, wearing a brace if necessary. Inhale the elbows straight down. Active exhale, pressing up only as far as the shoulder blades maintain contact with the surface below. Repeat, moving with breath. Squat with abduction pulse. Inhale as you hinge the tailbone back toward the ceiling while lowering the glutes toward the floor. Make sure not to let the knees fall inward. Exhale back up, pulsing the leg away from the midline of the body, settling back into a squat on the inhale. Repeat, alternating sides and moving with breath. Diagonal band pull. Stand strong like a tree, pushing your feet into the ground with your whole body active as though you're preparing for someone to try to push you out of your spot. Keep the pelvis in neutral and exhale the arm up and diagonally away from the body. Inhale back to starting position. Repeat, moving with breath. External rotation band pull. We'll stay in the same position as a diagonal band pull, standing strong like a tree. This time, grip the band and rotate the arm out like a chicken wing, with the back of the hand leading the way the entire time. Inhale, release with the inside of the fist leading the way. Repeat, moving with breath. Keep the shoulders engaged on the back with lots of space between the ears to protect the neck and work the correct muscles in the mid-back. Okay, I will be back next week with more. If you found this useful, please subscribe. Until next time, stay regulated.